It is time to locate all of the tracks in Mario Kart Double Dash in the real world. So yeah, we're going to go through each and every one of the Nitro tracks in Mario Kart Double Dash and just think about where would be the best place that those tracks would be located if they existed in the real world. So let's get straight to it with GCN Luigi Circuit. The first Double Dash track is another circuit track. So there's no real obvious country to put in this track, so let's go with Austria, since we haven't put a single Mario Kart track in Austria yet. So GCN Luigi Circuit, let's put it in Austria. GCN Peach Beach needs to be in a coastal country, not a landlocked country, considering the fact how it's a beach and it's near the sea. So let's go with the Caribbean islands for Peach Beach. Now, as for GCN Baby Park, I want to put it in Italy. And you see why I put Baby Park in Italy when I locate GCN DK Mountains, so it'll make a bit more sense as we go along. But for now, we will put Baby Park in Italy. GCN Dry Desert only really has two choices of where it could be, and that's Egypt or Sudan, simply because all over the track there are lots and lots of pyramids. Now initially I would put Dry Desert in Egypt, although I've already put GBA Yoshi Desert in Egypt, so let's give Sudan some tracks. So I'm going to put GCN Dry Desert in Sudan. Believe it or not, there actually are more pyramids in Sudan than there is in Egypt, particularly in the northern half of Sudan. So let's put GCN Dry Desert in Sudan. Now for GCN Mushroom Bridge, this track takes place in a busy city, so I thought it would be a good idea if I locate this track in the United States, particularly the eastern side of the country, since that's where, New York is, which is the city that never sleeps. So I think maybe GCN Mushroom Bridge was inspired of New York City, so let's put it in there. There's no real obvious indication of where GCN Mario Circuit is located, so again I'm just going to put it anywhere. Let's go with Hungary. Mainly the reason why I put Mario Circuit in Hungary is because early on in the video I put Luigi Circuit in Austria, so I guess it makes sense to put GCN Mario Circuit in Austria's neighbouring country, which is Hungary. Especially since Austria and Hungary used to be one country, so I just thought GCN Mario and Luigi Circuit must be in Austria and Hungary. So GCN Daisy Cruiser has to be in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. I mean, where else could I put it? The entire track is surrounded by water. Now the reason why I put it in the Atlantic Ocean rather than the Pacific Ocean or the Indian Ocean is because Daisy Cruiser can be spotted in the background in GCN Peach Beach. And I located Peach Beach in the Caribbean islands. So maybe in this track, the Daisy Cruiser could be on the way from the Caribbean islands, where Peach Beach is, back to Europe or Africa. GCN Waluigi Stadium, I'm going to put it in France. Obviously, since this track is a dirt bike arena, I need to put it in either America, France or Czechia, since these countries are very well known for their dirt bike arenas. When I was locating N64 Wario Stadium, I put that track in Czechia. So let's put Waluigi Stadium in France. Since we haven't really put a lot of tracks in France, let's put it in the other country apart from Czechia that's known for its dirt bike tracks. Either the North Pole or the South Pole for this track. Since there's no sign of any penguins in this track, I guess we should put it on the North Pole. However, this track is more than just ice, which is what the North Pole is. There's no actual land in the North Pole, it's just ice. There actually is some land on there. So instead of just putting it in the North Pole, I'm going to put it in Greenland. Well, we can see Mushroom Bridge in this track, and I located Mushroom Bridge in America. So Mushroom City must be in America too. Almost like right next door to each other, so yeah. Yoshi Circuit takes place on an island that is shaped like a Yoshi. So you might think that this is a hard place to locate this track since there's no real islands in the real world that shape like Yoshi, but not necessarily. You see, you can see the Daisy Cruiser on this track too, just like in Peach Beach. So that means that whichever line's in charge of the Daisy Cruiser must be in between Peach Beach and Yoshi Circuit, since those two seem to be their two main destinations. So I located Peach Beach in the Caribbean islands, and I located Daisy Cruiser somewhere in the Atlantic Ocean. So Yoshi Circuit must take place on either Cape Verde or the Canary Islands near mainland Africa, since there's lots of different islands there and maybe one of them could be Yoshi Circuit. So let's go with Cape Verde for this one. So the Daisy Cruiser must be sailing in between the Caribbeans, where Peach Beach is, to Cape Verde, where Yoshi Circuit is. We need to put GCN DK Mountain in Italy. The reason why is because we can see this track in the background in the track GCN Baby Park. And I located Baby Park in Italy, So DK Mountain must be in the same country as Baby Park, which is Italy. Now the reason why I chose both Baby Park and DK Mountain to be in Italy is because obviously DK Mountain is located on a volcano. Italy has an active volcano in its country, so I thought that that would be a good place to put both DK Mountain and Baby Park. Okay, let's put this track in the United States. No real reason why, I just thought America would be suited for a track that's located in a massive Coliseum arena. So yeah, GCN Warrior Coliseum in the USA. Now, Dino Dino Jungle, this track is actually very hard to locate, simply because there's dinosaurs. But I was thinking maybe Cameroon or the Republic of the Congo. But then I saw the volcano in the background, which gives us a bit more clues of where this track is going to be, and also there's a river underneath this track as well. If you take a look at the volcano in the background, the volcano might be this volcano. I'm not even going to try to pronounce how that goes, but this volcano that you see in screen. And this volcano is located in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. And as for the river, well, just like when I located GBA Riverside Park, the river could be the Lula Arbor River, which is also in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. So it turns out the GCN Dino Dino Jungle has to go in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Another Bowser's Castle, another track in Iceland. Yeah, you might find as we move on in this series, there's going to be a lot of Bowser's Castles in Iceland due to its two active volcanoes, and this track is no exception. This is going to be the first Rainbow Road that isn't going to be located in outer space, because if you look below this track, you'll see GCN Mushroom City. So this track must be located where Mushroom City is. And I located Mushroom City in the United States, so that's where Rainbow Road is going to be, in the United States. Okay, so let's take a look at the world map in full, and wow, there's an awful lot of Mario Kart tracks in Europe. And again, there's still just two Mario Kart tracks in Asia, being the SNES and the GBA Bowser's Castle, both in Japan. It's good to see some tracks in Africa as well. 3 tracks are in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, as well as some tracks in Tunisia, Egypt, Sudan, Somalia, and Sierra Leone, and Cape Verde as well. There's some tracks also in America as well, but still just 1 in Canada being Frappe Snowland, and 3 in Mexico being Calamari Desert, Sunset Wild, and Choco Island. However, there's only 1 in South America being Choco Mountain. It's good to see some tracks in the Caribbean as well. Koopa Troopa Beach, Koopa Beach, and Peach Beach all being located in the Caribbean islands, as well as a track in Greenland being Sherbetland, but only 2 in the South Pole. So yeah, at the moment, as we can see, the majority of the Mario Kart tracks are in Europe. But let's hope that in Mario Kart DS we get some more tracks being represented in Asia, South America, or Africa, or maybe even the Oceania, since there's no tracks in Australia or New Zealand yet. So yeah, we'll find out when we locate all of the Mario Kart DS tracks where they will go. So what do you think about that? Thank you all for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and let me know in the comment section where you would locate the Mario Kart Double Dash tracks. Until then, see you in 2 weeks.